Welcome to the Mr. Variant channel. After the events against the Riddler, Gotham is still in danger, and this time, and today, I'm going to bring the story of Mr. Cold invading the city, frozen Gotham. The return of Lord Cold, the city of Gotham never sleeps, but that night, the silence was absolute. The biting cold spread like a plague. It was no ordinary winter. It was an anomaly, an ice storm that seemed to defy the laws of nature, the harbinger of cold. Bruce Wayne watched Gotham from the top of Wayne Tower. Since the Riddler's defeat, he knew that crime would not rest. But this cold was unnatural. It was as if Gotham was being suffocated by winter itself. In the criminal underworld, rumors began to circulate. Mr. Cold is back, said the criminals in the dark alleys. Mr.Freeze, the scientist, who lost everything because of his obsession with saving his wife, was back. And this time, he didn't just want revenge. He wanted the entire city for himself. The first blow. At the Gotham police station, Gordon was analyzing the reports. There was a pattern. Several cryogenics laboratories had been robbed. Stolen equipment. Missing employees. This isn't a simple robbery, said Batman, emerging from the shadows. Gordon sighed. He had already gotten used to the Dark Knight's sudden presence. Do you think it's him? Asked the commissioner. I am sure. The code, the robberies, everything points to Mr.Freeze. Before they could continue their conversation, an urgent call interrupted. A bank in downtown Gotham was being attacked. When Batman arrived, the sight was frightening. The entire building was encased in a thick layer of ice, and at the center of it all, he was Mr. Cold. Well now, Batman, are you dressed for the weather? Mocked Fraz, his metallic voice echoing through the helmet. Batman didn't respond. He ran to attack, but was met by a jet of ice that froze part of his cape. He rode to the side, narrowly avoiding it. Gotham has suffered enough, Fraz. Get it over with. Did you suffer? No, Batman. They don't know what suffering is, but they will learn. Fries pressed a button, and suddenly a huge ice cannon was activated on top of the building. Within seconds, an icy explosion spread across several blocks, freezing cars, buildings, and even people. Batman stepped back, feeling the cold penetrate his armor. He knew he couldn't face Fries alone. I needed help. Alley's in the cold. Back in the Batcave, Bruce analyzed the data. Fries was using improved technology unlike anything he had ever faced before. It was something more advanced, more lethal. Alfred, with his always analytical look, suggested, "It may be time to call for reinforcements, sir." Bruce hesitated, but he knew Alfred was right. He contacted Selina Kyle, Catwoman. And I thought, "You only asked me for romantic dates," Selina said with a provocative smile. "This is serious, Selina. Gotham is freezing." She sighed and agreed to help. But Bruce knew he would need more than just Selina. He went to Arkham Asylum. There, a certain inmate could have valuable information. Victor Zsasz, the serial killer, who always knew everything in Gotham's underworld. Want a clue, Bat? Zsasz. I laughed. It all starts at the Wayne Tech Cryogenic Laboratory. Batman felt a shiver. Not because of the cold, but because of the meaning of those words. Fries was aiming for him. The meeting with Zsasz, Batman felt the effects of the cold on his muscles as he slowly moved through the Batcave. His body was still recovering, but his mind was already working on a new plan to stop Mr. Freeze. Before he could fully concentrate, Alfred appeared at his side. "Sir, while you were away, an unwanted visitor left a message for you," Alfred said, handing over a small note stained with blood. Batman took the paper and opened it, recognizing the chaotic and irregular handwriting. How many scars do you already have, Bat? How many more until you finally fall? Find me or I'll come to you. Zsasz. Bruce clenched his fist. Victor Zsasz was a merciless killer, scarred by each of his victims. He hadn't appeared in months. But now, in the midst of the chaos of frozen Gotham, he was calling out to him. Alfred looked at his boss with concern. "Sir, I don't think you're yet in a position to." "I have no choice, Alfred. If Zsasz is on the loose, that means more bodies. And with Gotham in this situation, he can kill with no one to stop him." "What if it's a trap? Then I will fall into it with my eyes open." The conversation with the psychopath Batman headed to one of the city's abandoned warehouses where Zsasz used to hide. The place was covered in ice, and marks of blood stained the white floor. Zsasz sat on a pile of frozen corpses, a disturbing smile on his face. He played with a knife, twirling it between his fingers. "You took your time, Bat. I thought I died in the ice." Batman didn't respond right away. His eyes analyzed every detail of the place, looking for possible traps. "If you called me here just to play your little game, you're wasting your time, Zsasz." The psychopath laughed. "I called you to remind you of something. You are failing, Bat. Look at Gotham. Look at everything around you. The ice, the bodies, the chaos. You always thought you could control this city, but look what happened." Batman narrowed his eyes. "I can still fix this." Zsasz licked the knife blade, enjoying the situation. "Can you really? So why are you here?" "I'm just a small problem in the middle of all this. While you waste time with me, Gotham continues to die. You know you're gonna fail. You just don't want to admit it." Batman remained silent for a moment. What Zsasz said made sense. He was wasting energy on something that wouldn't change the bigger picture. He stepped forward and in one swift movement knocked Zsasz out with a sharp blow to the temple. The killer fell unconscious on the ice. "You talk too much." With Zsasz out of the way, Batman knew he needed to act quickly. His current attire was not enough to face Mr. Freeze. He needed something new, something capable of withstanding extreme temperatures and fighting back. The new costume. There was only one place he could find the necessary technology: Wayne Enterprises. More specifically, the Advanced Research Sector. When he arrived at Wayne Tech's secret laboratory, he found Lucius Fox analyzing the damage caused by the cold to the city's infrastructure. "Bruce!" Lucius stood up, surprised. "You look horrible." "I already feel better," Bruce replied, getting straight to the point. I need a new outfit, something that can withstand the absolute cold and give me the advantage against Freeze." Lucius crossed his arms. "I already knew you would ask for that." "Come with me." They walked to a restricted wing of the laboratory. Lucius entered a code and a steel door opened, revealing a mannequin in a black and blue suit, coated with a special alloy that insulated extreme temperatures. This is the cryo-adaptive bat suit. It is designed to withstand extreme conditions, and the gloves have thermal wicking technology. With this, you will be able to use Freeze's own cold against him. Bruce touched the material of the suit, feeling the strength and flexibility. "This will do," Lucius nodded. "Just promise me you'll come back in one piece this time." Bruce looked at the suit and then at Gotham's frozen skyline. How I promise I'll be back. But Freeze won't have that chance. Now, with a new costume and a new strategy, Batman was ready to face Mr. Freeze. The counterattack. With the new cryo-adaptive suit developed by Lucius Fox, Batman was prepared to face Mr. Freeze on equal terms. The suit not only offered extreme resistance to cold, but also had thermal absorption technology, allowing Batman to use ice itself against his opponent. Batman. "Lucius, this suit is impressive. With it, I have a real chance against Freeze." Lucius Fox. "I'm glad you liked it, Bruce. But remember, the suit is just a tool. Your mind is your greatest weapon." Batman. "You're right. It's time to end this." Before leaving, Batman adjusted the suit's communication systems to maintain constant contact with Lucius and Alfred. He knew he would need all the support he could get to face Mr. Freeze and save Gotham from freezing completely. The final encounter. The streets of Gotham were deserted, covered in a thick layer of ice. Entire buildings were frozen solid, and the silence was broken only by the sound of the piercing wind. In the center of this icy desert, the imposing figure of Mr. Cold stood out, his eyes shining with cold determination. "Mr. Freeze, you're back, Batman. I see you're more prepared this time." Batman. "This time, Freeze, it ends here." The battle that followed was intense. Mr. Freeze fired freezing blasts from his cryogenic cannon, but Batman's new suit absorbed the impact, converting the thermal energy into power for his own attacks. Using glove technology, Batman returned the cold against Freeze, creating cracks in the villain's costume. Mr. Freeze. "You don't understand, Batman. Everything I do is for Nora, Batman. Freezing Gotham won't bring Nora back. You're just causing more suffering." The fight continued, but with his suit damaged, Mr. Freeze began to show signs of weakness. Taking advantage of an opening, Batman was able to disarm Freeze, removing his helmet and exposing him to the outside environment. Mr. Cold, please, I need the code to survive! Batman, I know, and that's why I won't let him die. Carefully, Batman adjusted the life support system on Freeze's suit, stabilizing his body temperature. He then called the authorities so they could take Mr. Freeze back to Arkham Asylum, where he could receive the necessary treatment. The ending, with Mr. Freeze neutralized, Batman and Lucius worked together to reverse the effects of the freeze on Gotham. Using Wayne Enterprises technology, they managed to defrost the city's main points, slowly restoring life. Alfred, sir, it's good to see you back safely. The city owes you a lot. Batman, the fight never ends, Alfred, but today we took a step in the right direction. As he watched the sun rise over a recovering Gotham, Bruce Wayne knew greater challenges were yet to come. But with loyal allies and his unwavering determination, he was ready to face any threat that came his way. To be continued. That's our story today. What do you believe about it? Don't forget to leave a comment with your opinion. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Bye.